Would beat the absolute fuck out of a fully grown male kangaroo?
Here we go. Another American fuck knuckle that thinks he can beat up a kangaroo. Okay, well, you explain how you think you can beat up a kangaroo, mate, and I'll explain how you can't and how you're a fucking idiot, all right? Let's do it. Let's get into it.
And I'm tired of you guys acting like I wouldn't, all right?
It's not an act, mate. We know you can't beat up a kangaroo. We know that the kangaroo will bend you over and make you his little Bonnie Blue bitch. It's not an act.
I'm 6'3", 225, pretty lean and muscular.
So you're 6'4" and 220 and you want to take on something that's 7.5 foot and weighing 400? It's like a bantamweight fighting in the heavyweight division, mate. You don't have a chance.
I played high-level collegiate sports.
So you played sport at school. So did every fucking Australian, mate. We all play sport at school. It's nothing special. But let me guess, you were playing American sports, you know, like, what do you call it? Pussy ball, or NFL, if you guys call it. You know, that gridiron, where they're that much of a gutless pussies, they have to wear fucking helmets and shoulder pads and knee pads and wrap themselves in cotton wool and bubble wrap. Then they go out on the field, they run one play which lasts for like 5 seconds, then they go and sit down for half an hour because they run out of breath. Fucking pussies, eh? Try playing a game of rugby, mate. The only protection you get is a mouth guard, if that, okay? And you got to run at some pretty big boys, full speed, hit each other hard for 80 minutes straight. American collegiate sport.
And I literally trained with a world champion and Olympic medalist boxer, okay?
So? I mean, I've trained with a world champion kickboxer before. Doesn't make me a fucking world champion or a good fighter. All it made me was a fucking punching bag for him. Pretty much. It's like when people say, oh, my friend's a doctor, so I know everything about medicine. Hey, fucking bullshit. No, your friend, the doctor, knows a lot about medicine. You know how to be a fucking idiot.
So I know a thing or two. But look, I'm not dumb.
Really? I don't know about that. I mean, in Australia, smart people don't go around thinking of ways to beat up a poor innocent animal for their own entertainment. We don't call those sort of people intellectual or smart. We call those sort of people fucking idiots.
You're not gonna out-physical an adult male kangaroo. You have to win with fight IQ. So hear me out.
No, you're not going to out-physical a kangaroo, and you don't have to use fight IQ, okay? Your fight IQ with a kangaroo when you're in a fight, okay, what you do is leave it the fuck alone, okay? Walk in the opposite fucking direction, all right? And then you've both won, okay? The kangaroo goes back to eating its grass and you don't get your fucking guts ripped out. That's your fight IQ, buddy.
Here's my strat. First thing you gotta ask yourself, what kind of weapons do they have? The only two things you're really looking at are the claws and the front kick. Could they bite? I'm sure, but I'm not really seeing that in a lot of these internet videos that I'm watching because I did my fucking research.
Seriously? You actually researched on how to fight an innocent animal, a herbivore that eats grass, which is absolutely no threat to you whatsoever as long as you just leave it alone? The fuck is wrong with you guys? What the fuck is wrong with you Americans, you Seppos? You know, why the fuck do you have to either fight everything or fucking kill it? You know, why can't you just leave things in peace? Why can't you just mind your own fucking business? You know, it's not that hard. You know, the rest of the world can do it. Seriously, but you Americans, you know, I think it's a power thing. You're like, oh, we're Americans. I got to prove that I'm better, so I'm going to kill this. Fucking idiots.
If they catch you with the claws, they do like to kind of fucking pop you in the face. I'm sure he could maim me, maybe catch an artery and make me bleed out.
Yeah, there's a good chance of that, mate. There's a good chance that one of those claws, which are razor sharp, will catch you in the throat and take out an artery or your windpipe, and you'll bleed out. High chance of it.
But you're not really, I'm not getting in the fucking clinch with a kangaroo anyway.
Mate, I don't think you get it. You don't have a choice. If the kangaroo wants to get you in a clinch, and that's one of their fighting techniques, he's getting you in that clinch. Okay? I know what you're thinking, oh, I'll just take a step back. You realise that kangaroo has very powerful back legs. They can jump literally 3 meters in one go. So you step back a meter, the kangaroo jumps, he lands right on your fucking doorstep, grabs a hold of you, puts you in the clinch, then balances on a tail and uses those back legs to literally kick the fuck out of your balls. Okay? Your guts and balls end up on the ground. End of story. So just remember, mate, you can't outstep him.
And I'm not going to stand in front of him when he's got that kicking power, all right? So with the kick, that's the real threat. If I get caught with one of those, it's probably going through my fucking ribcage and I'm going to die.
Yeah, mate, that's exactly what happens. And then the kangaroo goes back to eating the grass right next to your dead body.
be very floaty, very bouncy, very in and out, in and out.
What? Your tactic in fighting a kangaroo is you're going to bounce. Did you think about this at all? Seriously, you're going to bounce and that's going to affect the kangaroo. You do realise kangaroos bounce all day, every day. That's what they do. They can't walk, they have to bounce. And you do realise kangaroos practice their boxing and their fighting by fighting other kangaroos that bounce. So you bouncing back and forward, you're just acting like another kangaroo, and the kangaroo's going, fucking sweet, boom. I'm gonna fucking bounce. Oh, dumbass.
We're gonna try to bait him to make the first move so we can start feeling out his kicking range.
Well, mate, trust me, his kicking range is a lot greater than your punching range or your kicking range, okay? So if you want to land a blow on that guy, on that kangaroo, you're going to have to get into that zone. Good luck with that.
We know for the most part, they've got to lean back on this tail before they can fucking throw that guy, and they're going to throw both legs at the same time. So,
yeah, mate, that's right. They do balance on their tail. Okay, that tail actually adds like a third leg, so they can give them stability and balance, so they can hit you with both barrels. And yeah, you do cop both legs, mate. 2 kicks for the price of 1.
I've got a couple ideas. First thing I'm going to try, I'm like the Justin Gaethje or Ilia Topuria of the kangaroo fight scene, okay?
Who the fuck are those guys? Never heard of them. I always thought Steve Irwin was the guru of fighting Australian wildlife, and look what happened to him. We all know Steve Irwin loved crocodiles. We know he loved crocodiles, but it's quite obvious now that stingrays were closer to his heart. What, too soon? It's been like 20 years, guys. Come on, it's a joke.
So could I grapple them? Yeah, but I'm going for the highlight finish, okay?
The only highlight finish you're going to see, mate, are the highlights of the ambulances they're taking you to hospital. And kangaroos can grapple, mate. They can seriously grapple. Check this out.
Stop fighting! You guys cut it out! Ma! You guys, it's all fun and games till somebody fixes. You see? Now who's gonna fix the gate? You're fixing the gate, Mom!
So he throws that kick, I'm baiting him. I'm flicking jabs, bouncing back. I'm finding the range of the kick, okay?
I don't think you get it, mate, okay? The kangaroo, he's already found his range for the kick. He's already delivered it, both barrels, okay? He's already booted you into next week, okay?
You're a tough little guy, aren't you? Hey, look how tall he is.
There is no feeling out process. As soon as you come up to that kangaroo, he's defending himself. Now you're thinking it's a sport. The kangaroo's thinking it's a game of life or death, and he's about to die. So he's got to defend themselves, okay? Now you've got to remember kangaroos are like your deer that have done hard time in solitary confinement and spent that time fucking working out and taking steroids, okay? It's like a prison fight, you know? There's no feeling out process in a prison fight. There's no feeling out process with a fight with a kangaroo. The only feeling out you're going to get is the feeling of being knocked the fuck out.
So he throws that kick. I'm not diving in on the first, not even the second. Maybe by the third or fourth, I start to feel comfortable with that range. I see him hit that lean back. I've got him worried. I'm out. I'm back in with a fucking right overhand from hell. I'm gonna disconnect his fucking brain from his spinal cord, okay? Because that's what I fucking do, okay?
I got nothing.
What we're gonna do is throw the overhand right anyways, but when we pivot off, we're gonna come back inside and we're gonna try to take the back. I haven't seen a ton of humans fighting kangaroos. I looked, but I don't think they're gonna be very good at pivoting, okay?
Mate, instead of looking for videos of people fighting kangaroos, which there's not many of because we don't fight the kangaroos, okay? A couple of reasons. 1, they're dangerous. 2, there's no reason to fight them. 3, it's highly illegal. You get charged and put in jail for cruelty to animals, and when you're in jail, you'll get the shit kicked out of you for being a dickhead who beats up bloody animals. Okay? But if you had done a bit of research, you should have researched kangaroo movement, and you'll find that these things are pretty mobile. They're pretty agile. I mean, one of our species of wallaby is called an agile wallaby. these things can sidestep pretty fucking quick. A lot quicker than we can, that's for sure.
They can get on that tail, but because they're throwing both at the same time, I don't think they're gonna be able to like fucking, they're just gonna fucking spaz out and start throwing claws. So what I'm looking is there, pivot, get the back, and then I'm just gonna try to fucking choke that fucker out, okay? I will lock my ankles on the front side, but he's gonna break my fucking ankle? Who check his grappling, brother? Who check it? Nobody. I will. I'll fucking check his grappling, all right?
No one's checked the kangaroo's grappling. That's one of their main fighting points, okay? Biting, scratching, kicking, and grappling. All right, they're experts at MMA, and they do it all the time. Kangaroos put each other in headlocks and actually choke each other to death. Okay, if a kangaroo puts you in a rear naked choke, there's no tapping out and letting go. It's to the death, okay? He will choke you until you are dead. End of story, okay? It's a life or death fight with a kangaroo. It's not a game.
But anyways, that's my strat. Let me know what you guys think.
I think you're a fucking drongo. Seriously. I reckon 99% of the people watching this video think you're a flaming galah. Just another dumbass fucking Seppo, you know? Bloody Turons. Part tourist, part moron.
I think I'm beating the fuck out of them, and if you guys want to put together $500,000, I'll do it.
I think you'll find, mate, it'll cost you a lot more than 500 grand, that's for sure. You know, not just your airfares and coming over to Australia, but in the fines and jail time. You know, you beat up a kangaroo in Australia, you're looking at jail time. But when you get out of jail, mate, you realise that you're going to have private security and bodyguards following you around for the rest of your life. Because if an Australian gets a hold of you, your life won't be worth living. Okay, you got to remember the kangaroo is our national emblem, all right? It'd be like an Australian going over to the United States and beating up that stupid little fucking ugly chicken that you guys have as your national emblem. What do you call it? The bald eagle, that fucking little pathetic little bird. You know, imagine if an Australian went over there and started beating up bald eagles. You wouldn't be too impressed, would you? Hey? So that's the way we think of it, mate. Remember, they're our national emblem, and also they're a harmless herbivore which is no threat to you. Fucking wake up, America. Ask any Aussie. They'll tell you.